And we're live. Hopefully we're really live.
Yeah.
There we go. We're actually moving on the screen.
Nice.
Okay. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Nora, thanks for joining me. Yusuf, thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight.
It's a pleasure.
First time in person.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
I made sure no flights this time.
Yeah.
Nice. No calling.
That's great.
That's
Got a
right.
lot going on. You guys excited for the weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Who we got in the chat? Charlie, how are you? Travis, what do you mean you got to wait 2 weeks for your pre-release?
There's my notification.
Oh, yeah. Robin's pre-release is not for another 2 weeks, right?
Oh, it's just a couple days before the release day, right?
Actual release, yeah.
So you can come here first and go to that.
Yeah, Travis, why aren't you here? We'll see you Saturday. Hey, Ben. Ben's coming Saturday, right, Ben?
Hey, Ben. What's up?
Hey, Doug. Doug has to wait 2 more weeks, too. Travis gets the 23rd. I believe the one at Zulu is on the 20th. Hey, Joe, how are you?
What's
John,
up, Joe?
Look at that. The chat is firing. The Goof is here. Welcome, Goof. Missed you last week.
We're getting a full house today.
Yeah, we are. Travis says, if only I could.
Yeah.
Travis, you could. You can do it. We got confidence in you. There's Ricky. Yep, Ben says he will be here.
Nice.
It's-
That's awesome.
It's going to be great. Ben, you going to do the 2-day thing? Going to go to Steffens?
Yeah, what's it, like a 3-hour drive from Erie? Is that where Ben's at?
Ben's
Erie,
got a
Pennsylvania?
3-hour drive, I do believe.
It's not bad at all. It sounds like a 2-day event to me.
Gotta make it worth it.
And
Yeah.
John Raven, he's got a pretty long drive too, but he's coming.
Wow, nice.
Oh, the Goof says he's been busy at work. All right. Well, I'm glad it's letting up a little bit on you, man. I can't wait to see all the breakdown from the big weekend last weekend, 2 weekends ago now, I guess. See where the characters lined up. Should be, should get the Peace Bridge and AOL data up tonight.
Nice.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That'll be good to see.
Yeah, I was hoping to get Superman in the top 8, make your data a little bit more interesting, but didn't work out.
I just don't understand why that deck didn't do better.
Yeah. It was me. Me and Jessica talked about it after we got home.
It was you?
It was me. I was playing it wrong. Yeah. I was playing different in the event than I did.
Then you were here?
Than I was here.
Weren't as risky.
More so, if anything, yeah. Which,
You weren't venturing high?
well, the problem was like, my whole philosophy is that like if I win, my goal is just to win the hand, not to win the game. And so like if I win enough hands, then I'll win the game.
Okay.
But my whole philosophy kind of changed with my events being very strong. I was like, oh, I just need to play I just need to survive until I get to my event. And then I get to my event, and then I can't venture for the win because I messed it up, or like I'd get all activators in my event, and so like I was just behind the whole game because my mentality, I wasn't trying to play every battle.
You changed up that drastically. That's huge.
Yeah, I don't know why. My whole philosophy changed, but
Sounds like you gotta do more play testing.
yeah,
You're not doing enough.
Not doing enough. We're doing a lot of play testing. But
yeah,
if you change your style at the event than what you're play
Yeah.
testing, that changes things. And that's something that I kind of discovered about myself too.
Yeah.
And everything that went on for the weekend.
yeah,
I made top 8, but I didn't top 8 either one.
yeah.
I lost my playing game to Derek, and then I should have beat Justin to get in, but I lost that game.
Yeah.
I think sometimes I just have too much fun playing the game,
Yeah,
and I don't get in competitive mode. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, let's just have fun. And I know I do with Derek. I mean, we're just slamming cards everywhere.
you guys are playing quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10-minute
Howard
game.
comes over and he goes, how did you both lost 2 characters already? We've been playing for almost 10 minutes. What are you talking about? So I have a little too much fun in the tournament environment, and I probably need to learn to focus a little bit more.
Yeah, that was your charity deck, you know? That was made for you having fun.
But
Yeah.
yeah, well, both decks that I played, I had a lot of fun
Yeah.
with. I enjoyed them both. Andrew, how are you? Andrew says, everybody hates Mondays except OP fans because of this show. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. Ben says he's got a 3.5-hour drive, and he is making it both days.
Nice.
Travis says it'd be about 6.5-hour trip to come out. If I had the money and
Wow.
could get out of work, I would come. Yeah, that's 2 things that are challenging. Hey, James, how are you? Gonna do my best to make it at least one day, 4-hour drive. Woo! Appreciate you guys trying. Andrew says, is anyone except Andy coming from Ohio? Are you gonna make our locals earn our top 8s or what? Yes, Seattle Regional. Look out.
So Andy's going?
Did you know Andy was going?
I didn't know Andy was going. That's awesome.
You dropped that on us, Andrew. We did not know it. You want to tell him?
Sure, yeah.
Nora and Jessica are both coming out.
Yeah.
Yusuf, you going?
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Come on. You got it. There's got to be a work reason. You got to go to Seattle, right?
Yeah, we can make something up, right?
I can try. I already got the work reason to come here for the week.
Yeah, that worked out really well. Corey and I absolutely cannot make it. That's just an absolute bad weekend for us. We would both love to be there, but it's just not going to happen. But Nora and Jessica will be there, Andrew. You're going to have to earn it. Hey, Adam, how are you? A reminder to drop a like. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that because I certainly don't ever remember to tell anybody. James says, wait, are we talking pre-release? I was late. Yes, we are going to talk pre-release. Hey, there's Andy now. It's okay. I'll take enough top 8 spots for the whole of Columbus. Go get him, Andy.
Heck yeah.
Let's do it for the rest of us.
Yeah. Goof says there are about 7 deck lists that aren't up on Top Deck, so I need to get that info from LRG before I can finish the regional numbers.
Nice.
That's oh, I bet mine's one of them. Did I put mine up? I can't remember. I might have took a picture and just sent it to James.
That's
Goof,
all right. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Goof. I might be one of them. Tech Spectre. Dupes didn't help nor either.
Yeah, it was bad. Man, I was playing Ray and I duped like 2 cards in the first hand and then 4 cards in the second hand.
Holy cow.
And then he ventured 1. I gave it to him, obviously. And then he ventured 5. And I card, battle, and then I was out pretty quick. And then he went 2 for the win in the next one. It was just, or 3 for the win maybe. It wasn't even a game.
I hate it when that happens. Goose says, but I may make a recap video for all of ERB. That would be cool.
Nice.
Hey, Stefan, how are you? Stefan will be in there. He is mid, though. Stefan will be there. Stefan is going to Seattle?
Oh, I would love that. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Heck yeah.
Travis is out of the Columbus crew who is going to PAX.
PAX
Too far out
Unplugged.
to think.
I'm not sure any of us are going to PAX. Are you and Jessica going to PAX?
That's the one in Pennsylvania?
Galaxy, yeah.
It's a drive. I'll probably go.
If he reclaims that Player of the Year, you know.
The PAX
Yeah.
is a modern event only. That's the
Oh,
regional.
that's right. Valhalla is the other.
Yeah, Valhalla is down in Brazil that same weekend. So none of us are going to Brazil.
Unfortunately, me and Jessica tried very hard to make Brazil work, but
Really?
yeah, it's too expensive.
Yeah.
And when you can drive to PAX,
Wait, how much did she get out for winning?
man, that might pay for the trip. There we go.
All right, get LRG to write the check and get it over. And
Yeah, you have to check by then. Just saying. PAX is going to be Columbus Light. Unless Nora and Jessica go. And are you going?
if it's a 2-hour
Oh.
drive up to Columbus and then Uber's taking me over, I could be talking into it probably.
Yeah.
Andy will
Okay.
probably go again. And Steve will probably go. He didn't go last year, but he might be going. I don't know
Yeah.
about Robert. Robert don't come and hang out with us enough.
I haven't seen him a lot. Not enough. Yeah.
He likes to start playing around 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, he's got
It's like,
family and kids. He's
yeah.
more priorities than me.
Puts the kids to bed and then sneaks out of the house.
Usually about right around 8, Jessica's ready to leave. So I
More
get as
likely
many
if she
games.
stayed there that long.
Yeah. I get as many games as I can before then.
Guys, I know you're not going to believe this, but Jessica does not play a whole lot. She sits around and watches us. Sometimes she reads a book.
Yeah.
And then if the game gets very interesting, she might pop up and say, oh. And yeah.
And when I was talking in Niagara and I was about to play her and I mentioned it to folks and they were like, oh, you probably play her all the time. I'm like, I think I've played her a total of like once or twice,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
And it was probably when they were teaching me how to play the game a couple 5-6 months ago.
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
doesn't. I don't think she's got the competitive spirit that we have. I don't know.
Yeah, she She's she does as soon as we get into the event.
Yeah.
She like just doesn't care, and then as soon as round 1 starts, she's locked in. She then cares.
Yeah.
She gets pretty passionate about it. Actually.
I mean, she wasn't even going to go to Canada.
Yeah, she wasn't planning on
She
going. Yeah.
literally wasn't going to Canada until you guys talked me into going.
Yeah.
Because, well, if all 3 of you are going, I guess I'm going too.
Yeah.
And it's like, you got to be kidding me. And she just didn't care about it that
After
much.
Niagara, Justin's probably losing sleep over those giggles, just hearing that in his nightmares.
Dude, it's me too.
It was so funny when we were watching that championship game
Yeah.
outside, and she would giggle and say, "What just happened?" We're watching it on the screen, and there was like a 15-second delay. It's like, oh, that's what happened.
Yeah, it's
But
good.
it's hilarious. Let's see. Goof says, great video on any character stuff, and yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed it. Travis, 4 in the second hand is what Ray had against Jess. That's hard to come back from, no doubt. And he says, I think PAX is probably a bit much for me. I'll be enjoying local play until Nats at that point. Oh, Andy's not going this year.
Man, you can make Seattle, but not.
Yeah,
PAX?
Seattle, but not PAX. Well, there's 2 events in Seattle, though. That's probably
That's
why.
fair, yeah.
He wants to go play in both of them.
That's fair.
Yeah. Travis says it's only about an hour for him, so he'll be at PAX.
Nice.
Andrew says, a few of us are going to PAX, even if I have to kidnap them and drag them there. That-a-way, Andrew.
There we go.
Go get them.
Yeah, you guys got to come out to some other one other than Seattle.
We're going to start with the release of this Skybound set, do serious play every Friday night. We got to have some events every Friday. But it's just not the same as going to these big events.
Yeah.
It'll be fun playing every Friday night or every other Friday if I decide not to play every Friday. But it's just not the same as going to these big events.
Yeah.
I feel like I learned so much from those, especially how little I come up to Columbus and the occasional online games. Going just grinding out like 8 games in a row of just high intense.
Yeah.
I learned so much from those.
Yeah. Andy says Boston will be my other big event this year. I still got to square that one away.
Nice.
Awesome. I can't wait for Boston.
I think we'll get a full house for that one.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
be big. Goof says I'll be at Seattle and Boston. All right, Goof.
Nice.
Nice. Heck
Maybe
yeah.
we'll get a few battles in, Andy. What's it? Flying Monkey. I did miss the Stars and Garters versus Speed Bump in my review. Probably make things a little bit closer in my rankings. Man, they really made that a very defensive set of any characters for sure.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I like it.
Better than playing the originals with the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that ERB will still have its place, and I think some people will play it still. But the defense feels good.
Yeah, now it's going to change Legacy for sure. I think anyone who's playing any characters are going to 100% swap over to that.
You think?
Because Grim Reaper wasn't that tough against in Legacy.
I
Now
hate
you've got so many more
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
All the defense you've got.
Yeah.
Travis says, I already have my Airbnb for Boston. No, it's going
Nice.
to be Robin, Anthony, and I think Bridget will be there also. Nice.
Nice.
Tech Spectre says he's going to be at Boston and PAX. Yeah. Awesome. So there's some big events coming up. They're going to have some good attendance.
Get a full house for that.
Yeah. John's not in the chat yet. John, you better make sure your store is prepared for the onslaught of players that are coming your way. Travis says, you better be at PAX, Ray. No reason for you not to. I think you're even closer than I am. So, did you guys, Joe Peters is in the chat today. I want to give him a big shout out for that beautiful website that he has put out. What's it called? OP Vault? opvault.com. Go there, build your decks. It's amazing. He's got everything in there, including the Skybound. They're all there already, all the any characters. You can take a look and see what's there. Which reminds me, I wanted to pull that up while we're talking.
I'll just be happy morning of the tournament I'll be able to actually throw in a bunch of characters and not have to write each one by one in every card.
Yeah. So if you go to opvault.com, the first thing that comes up is all the characters in alphabetical order. Look at that. That's all the legacy characters in alphabetical order. When does... let's see, There's so many characters.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at that.
great. I'm so impressed that he was able to put this together.
He has 3,246 cards imaged
Wow.
on here. Whoa, he's even got the
Duplicate
original
Mysterio.
Mysterio and the Hillshire Farms version. They're
Nice.
both up there.
Wait, what's the difference between those?
The copyright line. That's,
Yeah, if you press if you go to filters too, he's got
Wow.
artifacts. He's got teamworks, power cards. If you go to filters,
okay.
double
Oh
shots,
my God.
events.
Double shots. He even took time to put the double shots up there just for Tyler.
Yeah, I mean
Look
it's
at that.
it's great. Yeah.
You know, these double shots were the worst concept in the game, in my opinion. But look at some of that artwork, like Shazam and Superman. How
Yeah.
cool is that? Both of them powering through a wall at the same time, side
Yeah.
by side. I love it. Of course, there's the most useless one of all, Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. But oh, wait a minute! I played one of them guys down in Florida last year, didn't I? Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was a good one.
yeah, I got to bring the Blue Beetle back. Maybe I'll look at him for Boston. I don't know what I'm going to do. Double shot with Venom and Spider-Man, Rogue and Gambit. They're just so awesome.
Yeah, they put some really nice art on these double shots.
Yeah, and most people have never seen them because they don't play them.
Yeah.
Vision and Scarlet Witch. There's all the events. The events actually start with the ERB events, and then we get into the classic Legacy Overpower events. It's going to be so much easier to find your events. I know a lot of us use overpower.ca to find all these, and now the OP Vault is 10 times better, easier
Yeah.
to use. You can find everything so quickly.
Yeah, if they have everything, you can get the pictures off this too.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about the proxy issues.
Yeah, and they're portrait until you click on them, and then if they're supposed to be landscape, it switches to landscape. It's just so amazing. The power cards.
Just the modern ones, I think, but
Oh, he don't have. Oh,
you don't
Joe.
need the legacy ones.
He'll get there. He'll get there.
If everyone subscribes and throws in $5, he'll get all the rest. of it.
You know what, Joe? If you started a Patreon to support this page, I would sign up in a
Heck
heartbeat.
yeah.
Absolutely.
It's awesome because I do a lot of deck building and I have to like go from overpower.ca to Opedia to Cardio, and I have to jump between the three. But this is great. I mean, it's got everything.
Everything.
Even the codes on there. I went in and I was looking for a negate, and I put AO, put in the code, and then it showed up the modern characters. Even though they don't have codes, it's the same card, and it came up, and I was like, this is perfect.
Just here in the meta code,
Yeah,
you typed in AO.
yeah. You gotta take off the
Whoops. Yeah. Get rid of that universe. OMG.
It's great, and then you get up Morgan Le Fay,
Yeah,
Sherlock. It's
Merlin.
awesome.
Joe.
Yeah, it's so
Beautiful.
well done.
We're supporting you here, Joe. Whatever you want, man. You start that Patreon. We'll
Yeah.
sign up tonight. This is wonderful. You can build a deck. Can you create an account? Is there a way to create an account? That way you could
save your decks.
Right, then you could save your decks.
Someone's got to say on the stream.
Yeah, it's Joe's there. The Skybound ones, I have it codified with metacodes.
You
Hey.
got Abraham on there. Abraham's in the gate. We put
Yeah.
an AO, that came up.
And the Overpower Goat is here. Hey, Marcel. Just let me know if people find issues with it, and I will try to get them fixed quickly. Thank you, Joe. Joe, we need to be able to create an account on your website so that we can save our decks. I don't see a way to do that. Andy says, I think the only way to save is to export, import. You can save decks locally.
Nice.
Okay. Hey, Jalen. How are you? Yep, all the nerds are here.
Heck yeah.
Ricky says he even made it work on iPhone just for me.
Nice.
Charlie says, and me. And Yusuf, too. Yusuf noticed today
Oh, yeah.
that it was working.
We have to open up an AI data center for him so you can save those off.
Oh, Ricky Bots will do it. They'll take care of it.
Yeah, go
There you
bots,
go.
go. Wow. You can export your deck list to Top Deck.
Yeah, export it
Instead
to
of
text.
the one by one text,
Man,
write it down.
Corey and I were talking on our drive to Canada about creating a website, and I didn't know Joe had even close to all this stuff
Yeah.
up there. And Corey said, "Well, Joe pretty much already has it." And I said, "Well, good."
Yeah.
And then he shortened his address to the website from being like a mile long to just the opvault.com, and it is amazing. So if you need anything, guys, it's right there. You can just research everything. You can build a modern deck. You can build a legacy deck. You can mix them. It's beautiful. There's an image for every card in the game except for, like I was saying, the power cards aren't there yet for the classic, but you don't really need those. We can make do with what's there. There's Universe, the training. Oh, that's because I got to get rid of that. Yeah, this is awesome. Allies. Locations. You got the new locations on here, Joe? Where's oh, there were no. What's the battlefield is what I was thinking, not the new location, but a battle.
The new locations are on there.
Yeah, there they are.
Nice.
Holy cow.
Oh, he's already got them.
Yeah, he's on top of it. Yeah, and there's the battlefield. The Global Defense Agency. Battleground, not battlefield. Battleground.
One of those cards for every deck you make if you use them.
Yeah.
I only got one in the entire box I opened. So.
Yeah.
You got one out of your box? So I
Yeah.
think that's on average. That's about what the odds are, one per box.
Yeah.
You don't want a ton of them. Well, I guess everyone's probably going to want at least 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Most people build 2 or 3 decks at a time, right?
You just got to
At
keep
least.
moving that card from deck to deck. Just,
You know what? That leads to issues. You show up at an event, you don't have your battleground, or you don't have your missions, or something.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it until I have to go to an event.
Yeah.
I think it's just another card on the table that I don't want to track.
Yeah.
I don't like
I
it,
kind of
yes.
hate that it's there, but at the same time, I do like that they differentiated the any characters. So I kind of see the use of it. Not thrilled with it, having to have another spot on the table.
Yeah.
But Joe says the battleground is on there with a picker to choose your 1 per decks.
Nice.
Yes. Andy said he opened 2 boxes and only got 1.
Dang.
How many did you guys get out of your 3?
We got 3.
Did you? Okay.
We got 3. We got
okay.
3 of pretty much everything. I mean, it's crazy how close it was.
Did you get 3 sets of any characters?
3 sets of any character.
Oh, wow. Huh. I can't wait to start building decks. I'm wasn't even all that excited about Invincible set, and now I see what they ended up with. Cecil.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Angstrom Levy.
Yeah.
He's not as powerful as he was in playtesting, but I think he's going to be good.
Yeah.
And I love Battle Beast.
He's so strong.
Yeah. Invincible looks good for 19 points.
Yeah.
How could you not play him? You said he's a 7 strength.
Yep. 19.7 strength. It's pretty nice. Yeah.
So if I go to Joe's site and I type in character, and then
You go to brute force. You put in 7.
brute force, and I put in a 7.
And you can even switch from format to modern if you don't want to see all this legacy stuff.
What? Gold? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Joe, you are
Knocked it out
amazing.
of the park.
Yes.
Invincible's in there.
There he is, invincible.
Wow. A 3-4-7-3. Which is probably pretty accurate, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He just overpowers people. He's
Well,
definitely not the best fighter.
Well, it's going to be nice watching the Seattle games from here at least. Seeing what people are building and putting together.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what people gravitate towards.
The only downside is we can't watch with Andrew's commentary because he's going to be too busy playing.
Oh, this is true. We're going to have to wait a little while before we get commentary.
Yep.
No live.
Yeah. Andrew, have you started doing the Canadian games yet? There's a lot to choose from there. And I hope they get 2 streams going out there in Seattle. That'd be really cool. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't stream from Canada, but
Give me your login. I'll set up my phone.
oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't think we really would have been able to in Canada because it's so loud in that room.
It was very loud.
And fortunately, they had the one room off to the side. But
I feel like we were whispering at the couch, and Ron had to come a couple times. Like,
yeah,
keep it
they
down.
told us to keep it down.
Like,
Yeah.
really, even with a delay, we're still.
Right, we're seeing everything 15 seconds later.
Yeah.
But Monster Girl at 18 points, is she any good?
People are liking her. I
Yeah?
think she's just fine.
The Immortal,
He's good. He's strong. He's very strong.
see, there go the lights. Just make sure we're still lit up enough.
Oh, yeah.
Might need to turn that one a little bit, but I think we'll be all right. It's, yeah, Immortal. It really sucks that they got to have errata. So much errata right off the bat. His card, Andrew was saying it's worded so that it only works in the first hand. Did you see that?
Oh, wow. I did see that, and I didn't get what he meant by that.
I'm not. How can I find his special cards?
Take
Probably
off
type in
characters.
Immortal.
Take off characters.
Take off 7. And then you can just search his name in the search text. Immortal.
All right. Joe, could you have made it just a little bit easier for me? All right. I am immortal. When immortal is KO'd, process is KO'd normally, then resurrect him in reserve. Oh, it's because the hourglass.
No.
It only lasts for remainder of battle. When your
It's
reserve
placed on
character
him.
would move to the front line, move immortal and shuffle this card into your deck.
Oh, because it starts in play. So
It
during
starts in play, it would go
yeah.
away.
So during playtesting, it started placed, not in play.
Not in play.
And then it also said for remainder of game. And so you'd have to put it into play, but the issue we were running into is that I would go to put it in play and then like Jessica would negate it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, that defeats his whole character design.
Right.
So this is the way of getting around it, but it's for only remainder of battle. That's silly.
It's errated already. They just have to publish it.
Oh, really? They fixed it?
They're going to errata it and make that a full hourglass so that it's remainder of game. It's hilarious.
Now they just need a paper clip on EFL.
Yeah. Well, I think they kind of took care of that too with all the KL cards that they're giving in the new set, right? Let's see. Oh, the chat's blowing up. They're talking about us. Let's see.
We got them riled up.
Yeah. John says overall, each uncommon seems to be 1 per box. Each uncommon is 1 per box. Okay. Andy says, I've been running the deck building motor in overtime. I bet you are, man. Angstrom is still going to be a beast. I think he's still very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Goose says, yeah, I'm excited to play with Invincible too. And he says, I cooked up a new brute force deck from Skybound and ERB at work today. Why weren't you working, Andy? Why are you doing deck building at work? Andrew says, the Canadian games only had 1 stream, didn't they? Yes, sir, they did. Which Joe covered most games. Yeah. You can talk over Joe.
Yeah, just mute it.
Yeah, just mute him and then at your own.
I want to know what you think. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Old Geek, how are you? When is Boston? That's a good question.
Mid-October?
Yeah, it's October something. First or second week of October. We're checking on that for you, Geek. We'll get back to you on that. Travis says, Joe, for the vault, is there a way, or could you add a way to search for like characters with energy 6 through 8? And he says, I'll just grab a whiteout bottle and fix the hourglass.
Battle of Boston is October 17th.
Okay. And Joe says greater than 6 will do anything 6 and above.
Nice.
Above 6. Immortals, I Am Immortal has a remainder of battle icon.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks, Tech. That's just hilarious that they did that. Andrew says it's not supposed to remainder of battle. They're going to fix it.
Nice.
But thank God, because jamming up his placing slot turn 1 was rough. Yes, no
Yeah.
doubt.
There's been in playtesting where I draw as 8 multi or whatever in the first hand,
you
but I can't even
place
place it. And I always had to go first. I felt like because I wanted to use my first action to put I Am Immortal in play. And I just didn't like it. It is better.
Yeah.
I agree.
Jalen says, this set has made my deck building paralysis worse. Yeah, there's a lot to look at.
Me too.
Travis says, God King lore looks interesting to me. Yeah, you and a lot of people, Travis. Corey is really hyped to play him. I thought he would try and pair him with Mikey, but he said he couldn't do it.
So many points.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Andy agrees that GKL is very good. Oh, there we go. Travis has got October 17th. Tech Spectre says it.
Nice. So 16th and 17th?
It's just a one-day event.
It's a one-day event, right?
Yeah, no modern.
Yep. The Goof says 2. What's in 2 what? So, all right. Let me go back to it. Cut up there. Immortal has already got to be errated. There was something else.
Oh, there was a laundry list.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
Yeah, I'm curious where they land with the absolute KO. I don't know if Joe responded in that comment that he made, but I mean, the absolute KO, if you get 20 in 3 colors, character dead is dead. But does the Walker still flip? Does Immortal still get resurrected? Do all these things still happen? Because it's absolute. And so what happens to dead is dead?
Yeah, I think they still get resurrected. I mean, dead is dead. They're KO'd, but
What about a flip?
a resurrection is still a resurrection. A flip, that's interesting, yeah.
I don't think they flip because if it's absolute,
They're done.
inherent abilities, absolute is above inherent abilities.
Right.
So
That'll be interesting.
it'll affect the walkers, but I guess not the characters that resurrect.
Yeah, there's.
It's going to get complicated.
I liked how Joe kept saying, I'm going to tag Dave into this conversation. It's like, yeah. Dave had the ultimate excuse. I'm at work. Check back later.
Yeah, he's going to have a headache by the time he's done.
Well, I'm sure he's already got it.
Yeah.
Zeus is still worth 23. He brings more adventure than anyone else. He's just hard to protect. Oh, that's because Jalen said, so can we lower Zeus's threat level because he's nowhere near a 23 like the 23s in this set?
I don't know. I think a lot of people are thinking these characters are going to be like way more overpowered than they are, but I think 23 is still very good for Zeus. Zeus is still going to be very strong.
Hera's almost useless now, though. All those go past remainder of game,
right.
or pass whatever, remove all of them.
Yeah, and now we got an any character 4 that goes through cards already in play.
This is true.
So that 4 we go directly onto Zeus and bypass Hera.
You can't defend him with anything in the new specials after that.
Right.
But there are more cards that act as power cards, so you can use those to defend Zeus.
Yeah, that's a good point. I just don't like how, to make a character playable, he has to have all these cards that beef him up a little, like the Invisible Man. And now, I'm not going to play Invisible Man and risk somebody coming in and wiping out both of his Wumper decks.
I agree.
And he's totally useless without those Wumper decks. So, I don't like that too much.
Ooh, the 4 does not bypass Hera, says Andy.
Huh?
It says Andy and Andrew.
What?
It doesn't go through Hera or acrobatics.
Why wouldn't it?
Oh, I think it
Because
says
it's shifting.
Maybe because it shifts.
Huh? It's not affected by cards already in play, doesn't it?
Remainder, battle remainder game.
Oh, let me double check. We're gonna do a fact check. We're gonna read
Okay.
Yeah,
OP
we
Vault,
got
here I
the-
come.
All right, thanks.
This
Go
is
to
the
that
card right
awesome,
here.
the opvault.com website and see what that card actually says.
Yeah, I've got it favorited already.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we
Alright.
take it back. It won't go through her, but at least can get rid of her way quicker.
Hey, Johnny Matro, how are ya? He says, Dave commented when I questioned Walkers and confirmed doesn't flip. Wow, okay.
Nice.
Does everyone agree with that?
Whoa, there's so many. I'm sorry, guys, I can't keep up with everything that's got on here. Instead of KL, we should call them sweeps. Doug, I might be convinced to call them sweeps. I also think we can come up with something a little bit better. What's it say?
So it says ignores opponent's special cards in play with the text may not attack, may not be attacked. So like acrobatics
Oh.
says only attacked with universe, so it doesn't say that they can't be attacked. Same
Okay.
with Hera, it's a shift.
Got it. So it's not like the Dazzler 4 in the Legacy game.
correct.
All right. Sorry, guys. I hadn't seen all the cards. I didn't know that.
Sorry, we got the live fact checkers here.
That's right.
They're on us.
Traveling Goof says he agrees with sweeps. We're going to start with sweeps and maybe go from there. Andrew says still waiting on Dave's answer on the Absolute KO stuff. All right. Absolute KO. Flips get bypassed. I'm 90% confident. Marcel, no crazy Dan McGlynn talk. Not yet. It is on the agenda if we last that long. That was a very interesting live stream last night, shall we say?
Yeah, interesting is the word.
Yeah. Goose says, no, it wasn't me. Someone else mentioned it in the Discord, but I forget who. Okay. Oops. It just jumped on me big time. There we go. Andrew says, any character for isn't actually that good. It doesn't go through Hera or acrobatics, only fairy. Yeah, well, fairy's pretty
good.
impressive if it goes through fairy
Yeah.
protection.
And you got a fairy in the new set too, so it's still good there too.
Yeah.
And the bodyguards too. There's a handful of bodyguards in the new set.
Oh.
Duplicate's got one, Robot's got one, Cthulhu still got his.
Right. Who has a full sweep besides Jane and Van Helsing? The new characters have only delete one card to my knowledge.
Yeah. So
Hera doesn't say may not be attacked, nor does acrobatics, shrinking ray, or acrobatics. All right. King Arthur gets rid of them, but it is a little harder to land. It's a 7. Stefan says the 2s turn into 8s. Crack Hera pretty well, though. Yes.
This is true. Yeah, that's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marcel says foils, and no foils.
Yeah, it's not the same as opening the ERB box and you got a whole pile of foils.
Yeah.
Those foil stacks, we were pretty spoiled with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so disappointing that we don't get as many this time.
Yeah. The fact that you could get more foils in a single pack of ERB than an entire box.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
And the value in the boxes is a lot less than what's going to be in an ERB box because of that.
I think so.
But the ultra rare foils in this set may be worth a whole lot more because there may be more demand for them because of the characters that they are, like the Invincible. Did Jesse sell his Invincible? Is it still on eBay? You got it like up for like $500.
I'm not sure. Andrew makes a really great point. He says the 2/8. It says if successful turns into 8. It's not successful
It's
against
not
Terra.
successful
so
against
it's
Terra.
just a 2.
Yep, sorry, Stefan,
we're
that
gonna
ain't
fact
gonna
check.
work.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Just a 2 against Terra.
Wow, take 5 of them.
If successful, yeah. Dang.
Oh man, you guys are so on it, keeping us straight.
So we're gonna let them iron everything out in Seattle.
Yeah. Hey, Skittle Daddy, how are you? Good to have you back. Marcel says, I'm excited to deck build, though. Seattle will be fun. Yes, 2 days back-to-back of the new modern game will be great. So the sweeps get all the cards are full sweeps. The budget ones that only get 1 card are supermarket sweeps.
Nice.
Aiken Boboles, what are your guys' thoughts on Duplicate? Think she's going to be good support? I'm really leaning on her. I looked at her specials at a glance, but I didn't see her uncommon.
It's strong. It's fine.
Is
It's
it?
duplicate and target character can attack or be attacked. I'm sorry, can attack, not be attacked. They can be attacked. So it's just a pin, like a Jean Grey.
Okay.
She's good, I think. Like you said, support character. She's not going to be the backbone of your deck or anything, but if you have 2 solid characters next to her, I think she's going to be very annoying with the pins and the bodyguards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not near what she was at the beginning of playtesting, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
they had to neuter her right away. Doug, I love that comment. Anubis goes through fairy protection on Saturday, but not on Sunday.
Nice.
I hate that we're playing two separate roles, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you guys got us. Oh, thank you. Oh, my goodness, I'm glad you saw that. That about died on us.
So I'm here.
Andy says, I do think it's pretty cool they put an EJ style special on the any character's fun card type.
Which one's the EJ?
I don't know.
We're gonna find out.
Look on that.
The card vault.
Yeah, the opvault.com. Doug says 2 days. What about Friday? Are you guys doing something on Friday?
Haven't announced it yet. Let's
2-8.
hear it.
EJ's the 2-8.
Oh, the 2 that becomes an 8?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
Doug, what are you doing on Friday nights? Anubis knows the truth. Lord's Day. The true Lord's Day. Andy says, I thought about Kate in a Lord deck. Felt a bit overkill, though. The goose says, that'd be the point. Andy, is there any of these new characters that you have not thought about a deck for them yet? Come on. Kate and Lord together meet Van Helsing. Hey, there's John now. Hi, John. We've been talking about you. I hope you've got an expansion to your store because there are a bunch of people coming to your event.
Heck yeah.
Was it August 7th or October 17th?
Yeah.
Not August. October 17th in Boston. We're bringing all the players. They're going to do a draft on Friday.
Nice.
You can't go. Why'd you even ask? You're not going.
For the people.
Oh, for the people.
You know?
Yeah,
Everyone, yeah.
Can we petition for some draft and some sealed? We're favoring the sealed, I think. I like
Sealed.
the sealed personally.
I like Seal too. It just doesn't take that long.
Yeah. And also like the secrecy portion of it too. You get your 4 packs, 5 packs, and I mean you don't know what you're gonna sit across from. I think I like that aspect of it too.
Yeah. Andy says, I'm still trying to work out what to do with Machine Head. I haven't actually thought about an Omni-Man or Invincible build yet. What? Are you kidding me? Omni-Man and Invincible and you haven't got a deck for them yet? Andy, slacker. Marcel says, Doug, OP Adventures has a new fan. Zelda is watching with me tonight. She is learning early. Hey, Zelda. Thanks for joining us. Train her up right. She could be the next Jessica.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Skittle Daddy. I see the GameStop exclusive Skybound OP playmat has been revealed. I have not seen that.
Ooh.
Has anyone heard if there will be any Best Buy exclusive merch? I have not heard.
Wow, they're doing a GameStop exclusive? I did not know that.
I think you can maybe go to their website or it might be in-store only. I'm not sure.
Wow, that'll be interesting.
John said he had an early dinner. Well, I'm glad you tuned in, John. And Joe says sealed for going faster for sure. Yeah. And Andy likes sealed. It was a great way for him to learn ERB. John says, glad to hear we'll be getting a good crowd for the NAOL. Yes, you will. Jalen wants to know what the website link for the builder is. Jalen, how many times do we have to say the opvault.com tonight? I know Joe doesn't mind hearing it, and I don't mind saying it to support Joe, but why don't you pay attention?
We're just adding the stream like right up here.
We
right?
should.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a way to do that. I could do that. I'd have to learn.
So I went to the overpoweredcardgame.com. Unless I have the wrong URL.
Overpowered card game.
Is that the name of that's the website?
For
To go to their shop?
Oh, no. You got to go to GameStop.
Oh, GameStop's website.
Yeah, GameStop's website.
Okay.
Stefan says, I refuse to go to GameStop, so guess that one won't be in my collection. But would you refuse to buy it off of me if I went to GameStop? Where are we going to draw that line, Stefan? I might be persuaded to swing by there for you. There's one near me. Somewhere near me. Is there one near you?
There's one near everyone.
Yeah, you would think. There's probably 3 or 4 in Columbus, ain't there?
I
Yeah.
feel like go to any mall, you'll find one still.
In a mall?
Yeah, they're in every mall.
Do we still have malls in Columbus?
Barely.
Huh?
They're surviving.
Um,
Ooh, it is on there.
It is?
Oh, that's pretty nice.
That is nice. Wow. $38?
$39.
What?
$37 for pros.
30. That's a $40 play mat.
That looks pretty sick though. I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
You know Jessica will want one. It's got Invincible on it.
Yeah, we've decided that we're not gonna double up on play mats anymore. Before I was buying one and she was buying one.
Okay.
Now we have 2 of everything. So guys, watch out for the post for us selling half of our play mats.
Whoa.
That'll be coming up soon.
When are we gonna get your wife playing?
That might take a while.
Well,
I think the game's only gotten more complicated now.
she's smart. She can handle it.
But does she want to? So.
Well, I mean, she can come and hang out with us. That should be enough for her to want to learn to play, right?
You know, I tried that argument.
It didn't work, huh?
No.
Okay.
I was like, Jess will be there. Almost got her.
Almost. I tried it on my wife, too. Jess will be there. Almost got her, too, but not quite. John says, I can say the new set drafts pretty well. Joe bought a couple boxes to us to stealth draft on Wednesday.
Nice.
How come I don't get no boxes in advance? Marcel even opened one on stream.
He earned that one, though.
What's that?
He earned that one, though.
How did he? What? He won
Wasn't
that?
it the top 8?
Marcel top 8'd?
Didn't he?
I don't think so.
I think he had a playing game, and I don't know what happened after that. to be
Marcel,
honest.
did you top 8 and win that box? Travis asks, are you selling play mats, you say?
I am. Yeah. Watch out. There's gonna be a post coming. A lot of them.
And Stefan says, I won't ever get another nickel. Wait, they won't ever get another nickel from me, directly or indirectly. Wow, Stefan's holding a grudge.
Hey, I just pre-ordered mine. It's coming.
Must have been because he didn't
Confirmed.
buy the stocks.
You already ordered it?
I got it.
Did you even look to see what else they had?
No. Release date is TBD.
TBD.
I might never see it.
It's in 2 weeks.
Watch
Is
out,
it in
just-
2 weeks?
No, but everything ever covers
Oh,
in
yeah,
2
it's in
weeks.
2 weeks.
So in 2 weeks, check back. It'll say
Nice.
available in 2 weeks.
Watch out, it'll be like those metal cards. They'll sell out. And
Oh yeah. I sure
Yeah.
got 2 of these.
at least.
Man. John says you're one of the fastest growing cities in America. You must have a couple of GameStop locations in the area. There's probably 7 or 8, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Goof says it's feast or famine on these boxes. Aiken Bobalez. Yeah, I've been trying to get mine to play. I even printed up the rule book so it was easier to read. She just won't do it, huh? Some of these women are pretty stubborn. Goof says so many people already have their sets basically completed, it seems like. Goof, that might be a little extreme. I know Jesse does, but I don't think anyone else does, do they? Andy says all I had to do was take a midnight bus to Indianapolis. Yeah, he rode a bus all night. It was like a 4-hour drive, he said, from 11 at night to 3 in the morning or something like that.
That's brutal.
That's dedication. That's what
Yeah.
that is. And then he play tested on Saturday and Sunday, I think he said.
I think I would have done it if there wasn't a regional at the same time. Like if there was no events going on, I would have made that drive and played and did some demos and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I would have done it.
That's not a bad drive at
Yeah.
all.
Okay, so I fact checked. He wasn't a top 8 win.
He wasn't? Yeah, I didn't think so. He had a rough day. John says, I was drafted with Joe. You just need to live closer to the owners, Doug. Yeah, I guess.
We
Hey,
knock on the
Joey,
door.
how are you? Yes, we will all have boxes soon. What'd you say? What'd you start to say?
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to holler. I just
Maybe
saw
comment. That's all I do.
Okay. I saw Joey in the chat. I haven't seen Joey in a couple weeks. Travis says, I'll be paying attention. I think you've seen my wall, the playmats displayed. I have seen it. It is impressive.
Yeah, very.
Travis needs a few more playmats, though. Joe says, Travis, I just added to any character since you asked. Hey, Joe, when are you going to put playmat pictures up on the website?
Don't tempt him.
Yeah. You're probably already planning on it.
So you print your own.
Yeah. I could kind of print my own now, but just setting this up allows people to play online on certain sites if they can't do camera games. Yeah, Joe's awesome, as Travis agrees. Tech Spectre says, man, if that was a Blockbuster instead of GameStop.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's so. I missed somebody. Oh, John says the new set drafts pretty well. I don't know. I mean, I understand. Sure, they all. I thought ERB drafted pretty well.
I think it's those uncommon cards are more usable now because you have the any character sets.
Oh,
You have
The
more any characters,
allies and.
Yeah, that's true. Something I did notice during the draft is that, like, because there's more defense within the set, I could keep my characters alive more than 2 battles. Before with ERB, it was just like, all right, who goes first? I mean, who can take the most hits because people are going to die pretty quick.
all right. Who has the biggest chain?
Right. So this is better, I think.
And Joe says, playmat pictures don't help me make decks.
This is true.
Okay, Joe. Good enough. Goose says, Joe, are you going to be building a TARS deck for the release? Or Ezekiel? Seems like you've tried your hand at a lot of other less successful characters. What? Oh, man, I forgot to put my phone on silent.
That's right. You can hang up there.
Oh, there it is. Oh, Miguel. Sorry, Miguel. Oh, Miguel wants you to help me transfer those baseball tickets to him.
Okay.
That's
I
what
can
he's
do that.
calling about.
I can do it.
Because I couldn't figure it out. Joe says, John, are y'all drafting the new set at the store? Yeah, John, you got any drafts coming up at the store? Joey says he'll be there, or he might be there. All right, guys. Marcel, are you still here? Because, as you all know, as some of you may know, Overpower Rebirth had a live stream last night that some of us tuned into.
Yeah.
And they're doing a lot of stuff. I don't know. But the video was down today. And I reached out to Dan to ask him what was going on, and he didn't reply. But if you like their Rebirth stuff, we opened a box today before we went on the stream.
Yeah, we did.
And Yusuf pulled that Clear Beyonder for me. It's not for trade.
Yeah, don't even ask.
Yeah, I've already been asked, and I'm holding on to that one.
I should have pocketed that before I showed
Yeah,
you.
you should have said anything. I didn't count the clears to make sure I had all 36. You know, if I'd come up one short, I wouldn't have noticed. But that one is going away. I really like that Clear Beyonder.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Of course, I sent a picture to Larry to let him know I had one. So, Larry, you should have sold that box when you had the huge offer. But there was some crazy things. They're going to do some hollow foil characters. They're going to run a big event in the spring of 2027.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that'll probably be somewhere in Canada. I'm just guessing.
Lawyers can still get to Canada.
What's that?
I said lawyers can still get to Canada.
Well, you know, we'll see how this all shakes out. I don't. To me, it seems cut and dry, but some people think not so cut and dry. And Joey, I thought the OP Rebirth thing was shut down. We all did. We all did.
Yeah, I was surprised when you told me that they're having a stream. It was surprising.
Yeah. So he went on there and he told some plans that they have. He plans on having more streams. They're going to give negates to 15 of the legacy characters, which is kind of hilarious. Deathlock did not get one. Henry Pym did not get one. Doug does not care. So I don't even know who all they were giving them to, but it was kind of funny. Skittle Daddy says, I was watching the Rebirth stream a couple hours after it was posted, and it went private after I was only about 20 minutes into
Oh,
it.
wow.
What did I miss?
Missed all the good stuff. I think 20 minutes was just introductions.
Wow, that's soon, huh?
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, basically, it was an hour-long stream, and that was the 3 things that were the topics. a big tournament in the spring of 2027. Hollow Heroes, I think they're going to do 6 of those. I got to admit, those look pretty sweet.
They did. Yeah.
He showed us, was it War Machine?
Yeah.
And it looked really, really nice. And it looks nothing like anything we've got in any card game right now. He said it could change a little bit because it's still a prototype. And then they announced the negates that they're going to give to the legacy characters. I did not pay attention to the list that he put up that closely because I thought I could go back and screenshot it later. And
Oh, I screenshotted it.
You did?
I've got the list.
Okay. Why don't you pull who are they giving them to?
Absorbing Man, Apocalypse, Black Cat, Blob, Brood, Doc Samson, Doctor Doom, Mr. Sinister, Multiple Man, Mysterio, Nick Fury, Omega Red, Shi'ar, Super Skrull, and Wasp.
Super Skrull. Wasp? How's she getting one?
Yeah, I don't know.
And they get a big surge in sales, and now they're getting ahead of themselves.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But the foil cards are going to be really good. I think people will collect those. People will collect anything foil.
Yeah.
Mostly speaking about myself. So. If you guys didn't see it, they said it's going to be like the DC Hollow Heroes. They said they're going to try to get the same hollow foil as that. They're trying to make it look as similar as possible, except it's going to be horizontal instead of vertical. So it's actually going to be like a character card, not like a vertical card.
Yeah.
It looks cool. I'll collect them.
Just Joey, we're drafting only when Joe DG decided to bring product, but we have a pre-release on the 22nd. Stefan says Gambit didn't get one. Yeah, can you believe that?
He should have got
Gambit didn't get one. They didn't give it to any of the good characters. Oh, they finally given Spawn a negate. Yeah, if you Spawn with his negate, you got to add +2 to his threat level.
Man, 23.
Them.
I'll play my 23.
Heck yeah, 23 with a 9 or less and a negate.
I'll play my 24.
Yeah. Goose says, are they creating 3 Spawn variants, clones? You can make a full Spawn deck. Overpowered Mountain says he's probably going to try and compete against the Nationals. Oh, now we're in February. He definitely said spring.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be add to the Nats, but that's a hilarious thought. But he wouldn't do that because he wants the guys from Columbus to come up. Let's see. John says he's definitely going to be running drafts and sealed October 16th on Friday before the NAOL. That's good. And he says, given Wasp and Doc Samson the gates to finally make them playable. Ha ha. Yeah. Does that make Mr. Sinister viable, says Travis. I know, not legal, but I can hope for Sinister to be good. Sinister is borderline playable now. And actually, I think you could play Sinister. But a negate would put him over the top. A negate would put just about any borderline character over the top, right? I would love to see Henry Pym get a negate. I'd be playing Henry Pym in all my legacy decks.
Heck yeah.
And probably put him with Neron. Oh, why didn't they give one to Neron? Did they do any DC characters on that list, or was it all Marvel?
Looked like all Marvel.
All Marvel.
I was watching out for the DC characters. I thought
Yeah.
Green Lantern might get one or something. That'd be awesome.
Okay. If Neron can get one, Green Lantern can have one.
Heck yeah.
All right.
There we go.
I'll talk to him. I'll send an email.
Yeah, let them know.
That's hilarious. And Andrew says, are these the guys that got a cease and desist order from Ronald? I don't know, Andrew. I don't know. It's the Overpower Rebirth guys, the brothers, McGlynn brothers. But I don't know if they ever had a cease and desist. I know Jack got one from Marvel years back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's when he originally built the overpower.ca. And he says, I'm out, guys. I think he sold the website to the McClans at that point. Hey, Lawrence, how are you? I tried to get Sinister to work for Peace Bridge. It was a no-go. Really? Okay.
Let's see what Sinister's got. I think he's pretty good. He's an A-stat. You can make any A-stat.
8 stat. He's got a 9 multi. He's got a 2, make 2 additional.
Yeah.
And he's got a 6 strength, right?
6 strength, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of cards.
Yeah.
Reveal hand, play open-handed.
Right. Put up 221B.
Yeah.
You can put Dr. Watson in reserve, even though he's not a 6 intellect, because he's only an army doctor, not a real doctor. So.
He's all right. He's playable.
Yeah, he's 21 points, though, right?
21 points.
Yeah, that's his biggest drawback. But you put Mr. Sinister on there, and I mean not Mr. Fantastic,
Yeah.
makes him legal.
Yeah, or you put X babies, and now you're under.
Oh, X babies. The correct answer is always X
Heck
babies,
yeah.
guys. Always. Just remember that. Whenever you're trying to decide who would fit well on this team, it's always X babies.
It's always X babies.
Yeah. Stefan says, if they ain't got a C and D yet, they will soon enough. Goof says, that might be why the stream isn't up anymore. Yeah, I don't know.
That's quick work to do that.
Yeah. Well, actually, they could have gone through YouTube to take it down, right?
Interesting, yeah.
Instead of going directly against Overpower Rebirth, they may have filed a claim with YouTube and got it down. That's interesting. Yeah, I never thought about that till just now. It might have been YouTube took it down. They were talking about doing more streams. They hadn't had one in, 6 years, I think it was.
6 years,
Jessica
yeah.
said. The most viewers I saw at one time was 21.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what caught my eye. I wasn't paying attention to it a lot, but there was a few views. So I went today to see how many views they got overnight, and that's when I noticed it was gone. But we shall see. James said Dan took it down to edit it. Really?
Sure, to edit.
That could be, but you don't have to take it down to edit. You can download it,
Yeah.
edit, and then re-upload. So I hope that's why. Travis says, I have a deck I want to play, but I need the Few and Curse set now. You know what? This is the second week in a row Felipe hasn't been in the chat so that we could talk to him about the Few and the Cursed.
Must be on purpose.
Yeah, he's dodging us. Yeah. It looks like his statue of the redhead is not going to hit those overpower goals, which is really sad. I was really hoping to get some overpower cards out of that. You all, if you backed the last Kickstarter that he fulfilled and you were missing cards, you need something fulfilled, you should have got an email today saying that you can file those missing claims now. So, if you missed anything, was it missing cards or damages?
Both.
But you can make your claims now.
So if someone wants to claim an extra set of foil missions for me, let me know.
That would be dishonest. I don't remember seeing the foil missions in the pack that I got, but I didn't look that close because I just wanted the binder.
I don't know if you got one.
Was it in the binder that had the foil missions? Was that the one?
Oh, it was the same. Yeah, it was the same set because I got
is?
mine. Yeah.
Okay.
I think there was like a foil, like a chrome pack or something like that had all the foil missions in there.
I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah.
And I had to open. Oh, wait, maybe I did. I might have got them. I think I did.
You
I
gotta
think I
check.
did. Yeah, I think I got them.
They're pretty cool. Very
Yeah.
good looking.
That's what Raven just said. They're in a foil pack. I think I
Nice.
did open that foil pack, so I must have got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this Few and the Curse set to come out, especially now that we got Skybound and looking at some of those characters.
Yeah.
There are some grids of characters that we've seen in Few of the Curse that look like they're gonna mesh well.
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
I'm excited.
Marlon, how are you? Yeah, I'm actually a little more excited for the Few and Curse than I am the Skybound set. But I don't really have any connection to the Invincible or the Walking Dead. The Redhead, the Few and Cursed, I only have a connection because of Felipe, but that's way more than I have for Invincible. I'm not a fan of the comic or the show. So,
Well, you got it from Newer and Jess.
yeah,
One, I guess
they're the
two
ones who
together.
have dragged me into it for sure.
Yeah.
Their excitement for the Invincible kind of gravitated to me. That's why I wasn't going to play test, but Jessica said, I want to play test. And I
Yeah.
said, okay, we'll play test one more time. So I don't know about you, but I think I'm done playtesting until they get a Marvel license.
I agree.
Uh,
Or DC. I'll see if I can talk you into it.
No, I would be able to be talked into a DC
Nice.
playtest for sure.
What about
Make
a
sure,
Prime
yeah.
playtest?
What?
What about a Prime playtest?
Prime?
Prime?
What?
Amazon Prime.
Huh? I don't think so.
Um,
I don't want to playtest the boys and whatever. From what I understand, the boys is going to be a combo with another IP that's soon to be announced.
Really?
Yeah, it's not the boys is not going to be a standalone set the way I understand it.
I feel like I'd rather have the smaller sets that come out instead of just like this overwhelming. Here's another 500 cards to double up.
Yeah.
Yeah, another 40 characters. I would prefer a much smaller set. One big one a year would be fine. But like the Few and the Curse is going to be what, 10 characters?
10 characters. I think that's perfect
about
size.
perfect.
Yeah.
I can quickly eliminate 3 or 4 of them that I'm not that interested in, and then
Right.
narrow down the ones that I really like.
Yeah.
But 40 characters, you tend to overlook stuff until you get to playing a little bit.
Yeah.
Skittle Daddy says, "We all know you really like redheads, Doug." Yes. And chicks with swords. That's why I had to go get the Soul Sword original artwork. If you
Yeah.
guys didn't see that last week, it's still sitting here somewhere. It's in my showcase over there.
Nice.
I should take it home and put it on the wall, but I think I'll just show it off here for a while. John says, "I hope we don't get Few and the Cursed in a few months, so it comes along as easy my craving before Top Cow release." Man, I don't even know when Top Cow's coming, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, I feel like I heard they had to submit everything about last year for this set. So if they just had the deadline, last week for playtesting that?
Yeah.
That means at least a year, probably.
Yeah, I'm not sure when that's coming.
Yeah, I think that they said that the more sets they have, the faster the turnaround should be. So even though it took a while for ERB and it took a while for Skybound, the next few should be faster. But
But are we looking at a Christmas release for Top Cow or February?
none of the above.
2 weeks.
About 2 weeks, yeah.
I think the Few and the Cursed, if we get it before Thanksgiving, I'll be happy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Gracious.
yeah.
I was going to say Christmas.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we got to have it before Christmas. I got to sell them sets for Christmas season. And I really want to use those sets for Learn to Plays here in the store.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, these guys are so chatty today. Look at that chat blowing up. We're at a chat rate of 5, which I believe is the max chat rate.
Wow, nice.
Merlin asked, how was your post-regional week? I was still so wore out after the regional. I just kind of zombied my way through the week.
Especially after driving back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey drove the whole way. He let me sleep, so that part was good.
Yeah, Corey's just a machine when he gets behind the wheel. It's pretty
It's
ridiculous.
crazy, yeah. We got back here to the convention center at 4 in the morning, got in my car, and then I drove home. So
He seemed wide awake a couple times. It was, looked up in the front seat, make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
He's going.
yeah, I just hammer down, and off he went. John says getting the Mauler Twins +4 adventure card early in a draft game is gross. Yeah. Is anyone else completely underwhelmed by Skybound? I think it's hot garbage, says Merlin.
Wow.
That's extreme.
Strong words.
All right, Merlin, grade it. On a scale of A to F, what would you grade it? And then I'll tell you what I graded it at first. It's kind of grown on me a little bit. It's not way up there. I thought it was a D-. I guess I'll just let you know.
Wow,
At
really?
First, yeah, I didn't like it.
See, I'm not putting any judgment until after Seattle. See what people can come up with.
Yeah.
I am hoping that people are able to use some ERB, or at least there's some competition between ERB and Skybound.
Yeah.
People bringing the old sets.
Right.
Be interesting to see those come up against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see in Seattle how many ERB characters actually make it onto teams. I think there's going to be a few. I don't think it's going to totally eliminate the ERB characters. I mean, the Wicked Witch for 19 points. How can you not play her on an energy
Right.
deck?
There are just some characters that will never go away. Judd will never go away. Witch
Yeah.
will never go away.
Yeah, it's hard to take them away. And
Jane Porter in reserve.
are there any 16-point characters in Skybound that would replace her?
Glenn.
Glenn? You think-
Avoid a non-numerical from reserve.
Is that all that big
can-
now that we don't have so many Grim Reapers?
I think so. There's enough non-numericals, I think. There's not a
Non-numerical
lot.
attacks?
Yeah, there's not a lot, but there's enough that like Glenn is 16 points. If he does nothing, he's fine in reserve. If he has one
that's
card,
true.
you can put one in there. You can put two.
Yeah.
It'll protect all those placed cards from getting taken out.
Yeah.
You got the witch discard, the
Okay.
Mina discard,
Yeah.
any character discard now. You'll avoid those.
I forgot about the any character one.
Yeah.
I got to look at all the any characters I have. I'll go to the opvault.com
Heck yeah.
and I'll look at all those any characters tonight. Thank you to Joe Peters for making that possible. Yeah, Goof says, what don't you like about it, Sean? Please tell us.
Oh, he said he did say that. He said
Oh, he did.
too many language problems, not nearly enough balance or thought put into characters. The Any Hero suite was a mess, and the power creep is dumb. Is bar for bar what he said.
Wow.
Comes a power creep.
Well, I think the power creep's talking like Omni-Man Battle Beast.
Yeah, and I'm guessing there's a lot of 10s, 9s, 11s.
Yeah.
So there is some big cards, but then there's more defense. So then it's like you're kind of balancing it out, I feel like. But
That's why they call it overpower.
yeah, I think when I first initially saw the set, I didn't think that any ERB characters were going to survive because I thought that this was so strong. The more I've looked and we've played a little bit, it's I think it's pretty balanced. I think there are some weak characters in Skybound, just like there are in ERB, and there are very strong characters, same as ERB. So I think it'll be a good mix. I think it'll be 50-50, to be honest. I think they did a good job.
I'm kind of hoping though that they're gonna keep that Walking Dead is gonna be playable because apart from the walkers, so much has to rely on you have to play this
Team
character
synergy.
with this character.
The team
Yeah.
synergy is not great. And
Especially when you look
yeah.
at Maggie, she has 2 different cards for 2 different characters.
Yeah.
And I think the synergy is really cool.
Yeah.
It just doesn't translate into competitive play.
Right.
If you're playing at home at the kitchen table, you may show up with my Walking Dead deck against your Walking Dead deck.
Right.
But when you go to competitive play, you're not going to play those decks. I don't think. I could be surprised. And I don't see Andrew in the chat. He must have had to take off because I'd really like to hear his opinion on
Yeah.
that, the synergy of it. Does he see those being playable?
I almost think those are gonna be really fun for the starter decks.
Right.
Yeah. The Goose says, Joe said the Few and Curse was supposed to be November and Top Cow would be April, but it can all change. And then Raven says at Gen Con, Joe is saying February for Top Cow. So November for the Few and Cursed and February or April for Top Cow. No, I'm confused. It's the Top Cow I said is a D-, not Skybound. Skybound's not that bad. Top Cow, Sean, have you looked at Top Cow? What did you think of Top Cow? I think Top Cow is just awful.
No, minus is harsh. It's a solid D.
It's
D minus is harsh.
it's just, unfortunately, when I gave my overall review of the Top Cow set, it was more from a retailer standpoint instead of a player standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And I meant to get with Joe and Keith and clarify that. As a retailer, I don't see Savage Dragon, Witchblade, and who's the other really big?
Darkness.
Who?
Darkness.
Oh, Darkness. And I think there was one more. I just don't see that driving people into the store to buy the set. So that's. Oh, Marlon did say a D- for Skybound. Wow. So I'm not real happy with Top Cow as a retailer. I don't think it's going to drive the people into the store. Oh, I hear there's a game that has, I don't even remember some of the characters. The characters were so insignificant.
Yeah.
They weren't even B-list or C-list characters. They're D-list characters in the Image universe. I hadn't heard of most of them.
Is it because there's a full suite of characters again, like another 40 characters?
I think so.
There was a lot of characters.
So if they
But-
trimmed it down to like half as much, probably do better.
Well, probably not, because there's just not enough top cow characters that people know. It's not. I mean, the Witchblade, yeah, that might bring in a few people. Savage Dragon will get a few people that are curious about it, but I can't see a kid that's reading comics today, who's 19 or 20 years old, looking for a game to play, say, "Hey, I hear Witchblade's in this new game. I really want to check it out," because they're not reading the Witchblade comic.
Yeah, I think it would have been a great candidate for like a 6 to 10 character set, but I know they want to get the most out of their IP, so it's like,
Yeah,
I get it, but it's
It's rough.
feels forced.
Yeah, and there's a lot of issues with it. I hope they got everything cleared up. But there, I saw something here that the Goof said. He wrote up a big message in response to one of my rants that gave those dates. It sounds like there's still so much uncertainty in the date that they all could be equally accurate.
Wait, so we have it in writing? Joe saying what dates are?
I did not see that,
I
but
don't say.
probably on Facebook, I'm assuming, Goof, or was that in the Discord?
Can someone screenshot that? for us?
I just find myself going to Facebook less and less all the time, right? Yeah, Merlin and I at D-. Skybound wasn't a D-. That was Top Cow. Skybound, though, I would still maybe a B- or a C.
Wow.
And I don't want to say too much because before Nats, and I know Nats isn't until February, but I want to see what guys do with it between here and there, because there's a lot of characters in ERB that I didn't think would be very good, and guys proved me wrong. So I'm not going out on the limb like Merlin is on the D- on Skybound, but yeah, the walkers not being able to flip with the absolute KO.
Yeah,
That-
and then when they do flip, it's 2 colors for Spectrum and 15 points for cumulative. So like, you're not keeping them alive very long.
Not very
after that.
long. I'll be curious to see. The Mauler twins look really good.
Yeah.
I know you probably already got them on a deck, don't you?
Mauler twins?
Yeah.
Not yet,
No?
actually. No.
No, huh?
I completely flipped my whole like play style. I found characters that are completely opposite of my play style, and so it's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do you give ERB as a baseline? What's that rating?
I would probably
Marvel's probably the A, right?
Marvel. Marvel will get an A just by
Yeah.
printing something that says Marvel on it. I would probably do a B for ERB. I think there's plenty of playable characters there. There's enough interesting characters that make you want to flesh out a better deck, that make you look. There's not a lot of really wordy text boxes that a character. It's not as simple as avoid one attack, but it's not as wordy as some of the Skybound specials are.
Yeah.
It's like you read it and it's like, what does that even mean? What?
Yeah, they're gonna have to add extra time at that next tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going to say, what's that card do? Can I read that card? All right, can you
Judge?
explain it to me? Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's been I think actually a really big problem is that like we went from playing Legacy to then playing ERB, and then when we opened the ERB, we're like, this is too much text.
Right.
And then we opened Skybound, and we're like, this is even more text.
Yes.
And then Top Cow was, I mean, it blew the 2 out of the water, the amount of text that they had. And I think it's a problem.
And we're not even going to bring up the foreign language card that was in
Yeah.
Top Cow.
I mean, it just feels ridiculous, to be honest.
Yeah. There's too much, and I understand that kind of opens the game up a little bit, but it also hinders the game because there's just so much there.
Yeah.
I think they really need to learn to say more with less.
Yeah,
You know,
agreed.
Instead of 6 sentences, whatever that card's supposed to do, you got to say it in 3, maybe in 2.
Right.
And you got to be clear and concise.
Yeah.
And that's not easy to do,
Right.
especially when you're trying to do everything that they're trying to do. But it can be done. You just have to be experienced at it. And I think that's the biggest drawback for me.
Yeah.
Yusuf, I just sent you a snip of Joe's message. It was on Discord.
Thanks, dude.
Okay.
Nice.
Andy says the Muller twins look wild. Andy, again, is there any character that you don't think looks wild in Skybound?
You know, I'm only sad and against all the dates because I was hoping for that 15th date or the 5th date. So this entire week I'm in Columbus. I would just play 7 straight days of Skybound with you guys.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would have been awesome.
I'll settle for the weekend.
Yes. Sean says, I will say this for Skybound. I opened only 2 boxes and got all the cards I needed for a play set.
Yeah, no
So that's worth
exclusives.
noting. Yeah.
Yeah, they did a good
Right.
job with that. Yeah.
Can't wait to open up this prize pack. So those
Yeah.
are going to be.
Yeah. Message from James this morning. They're hoping to have them to us by release weekend. It's not guaranteed yet, though. And Joey, yes, the Witchblade will bring in a certain set of people. You're right. And Merlin gives ERB a B+. I liked it overall. It was almost there, but still decent. Yeah. What did you grade the ERB? What would you grade it at?
I'm going to give it like a B+.
B+ too?
Just because I really like all the nostalgia that comes with it,
Sure.
and just like you're able to see this anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the other week, I made my wife watch John Carter.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Nice.
I recognize that guy. Like, hey, you want to watch this? It's on
Yeah.
Disney, you know.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to just
Did
you
you
can
enjoy that
recognize
movie?
his characters.
Did
She
you
did.
enjoy it? All right.
One step closer.
Okay. Yeah. Baby steps.
Yeah. She was like, "Wait, how do you know all these characters?" I'm like, that must be Deja. I mean, cool
Yeah.
movie. Let's watch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Tar Stark,
What would
yes.
you grade ERB?
I think it's a solid B. There's not a lot of defense. There
Okay.
is, but it's circumstantial defense, and it's just not great. But
It's not Legacy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard whenever you just learn how to play battle sites and all these cool characters. I mean, you play Superman and X-Men and Mojo, and you have a good time.
Right.
It's hard to start playing. I mean, I like Tarzan a lot. I played Tarzan.
Sure.
Zorro.
Heck yeah.
Leonidas. That was awesome.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I'm weird because I enjoy playing the game way more than any like deck building at all. So I don't mind the like, hey Noor, build me a deck.
Yeah.
I think that's like
Really?
helped me in like
That's
most of
unusual.
them.
Okay. Most guys enjoy the deck building and then actually seeing what they're doing
I
competitive
feel like
play.
I just get frustrated because I put something together and then come here and I'm like, I want to try this out, and then it just gets creamed. I'm like, okay, hold on, I had this other idea, just creamed. I'm like, okay, just build something for me.
I can understand that for sure. And, you know, the first few decks that Nora built weren't that good either.
This is
And,
true. Even the last few.
No, I still think that Superman deck should have worked better.
Yeah. Maybe we'll bring it back.
That was, when you showed up with that Superman deck, it's like, yeah, this is awesome. But learning to play the game, do you regret learning to play Legacy and wish you just stayed in Modern?
No, I actually like learning Legacy because it helped me think a little bit differently playing those games.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like before, I was way on board and completely against what you were saying of like, I really like allies over here. I'm like, oh, why do I need teamwork? Allies are way better. And then I played a couple Legacy games. And I'm like, okay, I see why he likes teamworks now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the problem with allies in the Legacy version is you don't always have specials. And in the Modern game, you almost always have a special to play with that ally. Unless you draw 2 allies in one hand, then you may be a little handicapped.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely 2 different types of the same game. And do you regret learning? I know you don't regret learning
Yeah.
Legacy
How
because you
many
have more
top
fun
over
with
there?
Legacy, right?
Yeah, I like Legacy. There is nothing that ERB or LRG could do that could compare to Legacy to me. Which sucks to say, but it's like Legacy is just, it's so much more fun.
Yeah. I
In
think
my
so.
opinion. But I do like playing Modern. I like the characters. I like it's more controlled, which is what they want to do.
Mhm.
But you don't get the same creativity. You don't get the same.
Right.
I'll say the one thing I really liked about Legacy was like, especially going to Houston, learning maybe a couple weeks before Houston how to play Legacy. It was Noor build me a deck, and I used that because it's so last minute.
Yeah.
And then just going into a game and not knowing what's on the other side. So not seeing the characters and being like, okay, I know to avoid this and that. It's like, no, I'm just playing like just raw.
Yeah.
And that was actually, I feel like I did better because of that.
Yeah.
And I just really enjoyed it that way.
Andy and Steve both came in one Tuesday and said, okay, we want to learn the Legacy game. And I said, guys, you have no clue the rabbit hole you're about to go down.
Yeah.
Stick to the modern game. But they really dug in and they loved it. And we have a hard time deciding, what are we playing tonight?
Yeah.
Well, I'll play whatever you want to play. Well, I kind of want to play Legacy. Okay, let's play Legacy. And knowing all the cards is a huge advantage in Legacy. So it is a struggle when you don't know what could possibly be coming at you. It's like, okay, do I avoid this special with this card, or do I wait and see what else he's got? It is tough.
It was so fun playing against Ricky, even though he destroyed my deck. But his lineup, and then he was playing me, and every move I made, he was like, huh, weird. He was like reevaluating. I can see him just like, I'm doing exactly what he didn't expect to.
Yeah.
And that's like half my games in Legacy, and everyone's like, yeah, normally everyone would go for this guy, so I made sure to protect and do this and whatever, and like, yeah, I just went for the guy with the highest stats.
Yeah.
And just like doing the unexpected kind of threw him off.
Right. A lot of times in the Legacy, they'll go after I know, especially me, but I'll just go after the negate character. It's like, you can keep those other guys on the peripheral. The negate character's got to go down. But a lot of times their deck's built to save the negate character too. So, again, the guys slowed down chatting a little bit because we're talking so much, but that's good. Let's see what Marlon said. He prefers the literary and mythological characters. Yeah. Each box will need to come with a magnifying glass to read the cards. Yeah, you're not wrong. There's just way too much text there. And the more text you put there, the more opportunity there is to misconstrue what you're trying to do.
Yeah. I think that's a big problem. The biggest issue with having too much text is then you have like two cards that do very similar things, but like the wording is wrong.
Right.
Or then you have like stuff that's like fetch versus exchange versus swap.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's harder to catch those kind of inconsistencies.
Yep. Goof says they're going a little overboard with the unique effects on all these characters. They may need to think a bit smaller than have 6 lines of text per card. Well, it looks like the whole chat agrees with us. Andy says, I don't remember Top Cow being that bad compared, especially now that I've seen what Skybound has.
Right. We did see Top Cow before Skybound. And I remember feeling that this is a lot of text.
Yeah.
Now that I'm reading Skybound,
There's a lot of text.
There's a lot of text here too. So.
Yeah. We have any plans for release weekend stuff yet? Actually, yes. We need to do a social media post on release weekend. Friday, Noor is coming in, and we're going to open a whole case of Invincible on stream. 6 boxes. We're going to cut that baby open. We're going to open all 6 boxes. Noor, Jessica, I don't know, you're going to be around that Friday for release?
You guys can tempt me. What time we're talking?
Well, he'll probably be around 4:30
Yeah.
on a Friday.
Oh, yeah. Maybe 4.
Maybe.
Actually, I might work from home that day. I might be here in the morning. We have boxes to open.
We got boxes and boxes to open.
So I'll be working from Noor's house.
There we go. And then on the Saturday of release day, we're going to do a Learn to Play day.
Nice.
And the guys from the game, the Journey TCG, they want to come and do a Learn to Play day at the same time. And some of them want to learn how to play Invincible or play Overpower with the Invincible cards. And then they're hoping some of our Overpower guys want to learn how to play Journey. So we're going to do that, I think at 2 o'clock on that release Saturday, Andy. But we'll get something up on that soon. Goose says, as a newer player, ERB was a ton of fun. Yes, I agree. It was way less having to calculate out 16 different permutations of each of your battle site cards. I liked it. being so brawly.
Another one, just newer Domain battle site.
Yeah. He gets kind of crazy with those battle sites, though. Yeah.
Yeah. I love
Mojo World.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
It's like the whole, like, I love freaking out over deck building is like one thing. I love building decks and putting those together. And then once you get into like battle site building, it's like a whole nother avenue to like be creative and do different combinations. It's awesome. I love it.
And I know I've already said in Boston I'm not playing AOA.
Wow.
And I'm not. I'm going to play something besides AOA.
First time in a while.
First time ever.
Wow.
I don't
awesome.
think I've ever played in a competitive tournament not playing AOA. But I need to work on that. I got to get a deck that fits the battle site that I'm playing. So the first character on the deck is X-Babies, right?
Always X.
Always. Remember that.
And then
right
you've
answer
got
is always X-Babies.
Yeah. And you've got more than enough points to do whatever you want.
Whatever you want at that point.
Yeah.
I actually, Ty doesn't get on here very often, but I was actually thinking about playing his deck. A version, Spider Girl, Spawn, Starjammers,
Yeah.
maybe Spawn, Heroes for Hire, Spider Girl. But then I saw how poorly Spider Girl did in Canada on the Legacy decks that she was on. I know Derek ended up making top 4 with her, but technically he didn't make the top 8, but he did win his playing game to go on to the top 8. And somebody else was playing her, and they didn't do so well with her. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the Spider Girl or not. She's just got such a big target on her because of that one card. Teammate may not be attacked for the remainder of battle.
Yeah.
So I may not go with that, but we shall see. Like you said, you can do a whole lot with X-Babies.
Yes, you can.
All right. What do we got here? Somebody just replied. How rare are the ultra rare foils in this one? Anyone know the actual numbers? We do not.
As rare as people are willing to pay for.
Yeah.
I think I've heard it's the same.
It's still
one in 3 boxes.
One every
2 per
3
case.
boxes. Joe says they should have the odds on the booster wrappers. When you don't put it on the wrapper, I believe legally you are allowed to post that somewhere on your website where people can go actually look at it. It used to be back in the 90s, Upper Deck got sued because they was putting these chase cards in the baseball card packs, and they weren't putting odds out there. In New York, I don't remember if it was the state of New York sued them and said that's like gambling. You got to put the odds on the wrappers, and that's what started that.
I see.
I don't know if somewhere along the way they were allowed to put it on a website instead of the wrappers, but it would be nice if it was on the wrappers or on the website. Goof says, Yusuf, I had the same experience. When I play Legacy, long-term players are often seen puzzled at my choices.
He threw me off a lot. I played him online before, I think 2 tournaments ago, but he started going after my battle sign. I'm like, wait, what? You can do that?
Yeah. We don't talk about that much because we never do it.
Right.
And Greg Costa was doing that in Canada. And it was kind of hilarious. He said he knocked out 4 battle signs.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And, when I was playing him, though, I bet 5 for the win in the second hand. So he goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm going 5. That's what I'm doing." And he looks down and he goes, "Oh." He goes, "Yeah, now I can't attack your battle sign." I said, "You can." But,
No venture.
yeah. And so he had to stop fighting the battle side. And Mole Man has a 1. But it's like an 11 against the battle side, I think, or
Yeah.
10 or 11.
It's 11.
And he goes, "Yeah, I can't throw that against the battle side." And goes, "Now it's only a 1.
Yeah.
So he threw it on the Beyonder, and I just said, "Okay." So,
Turn the card.
yeah, I'll take that. And then he threw a level 2 power card. And said, "I'll take that." You played 2 cards, and you got 3 points of venture. So going against the battle side, it's tricky. I mean, if you don't get that battle side and get it quick, you've really wasted a lot of time and probably going to lose the game. it is fun to see guys try to do it, though. Andy says there's a plus side. A larger number of vanilla designs in Legacy make it easier to round out a deck. Yep. Goof says, Sean, they said it was supposed to be the same foil odds as ERB minus stacks. Okay. And
I can believe that. I would think they would increase that, though, just for getting rid of foil stacks, though.
yeah. Yeah. They should have increased the rate of foil rares.
I agree.
That would have kind of offset the stacks a little bit more. Hey, Brian, how are you? And he says, Doug's playing Wundergar Mountain. You heard it here first.
I tried to convince him.
I am not playing. Yes, I am not playing Wundergar Mountain. Whoa. SSJ4 Onslaught. Definitely, because we do not need a Yu-Gi-Oh problem with so much text. 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know who SSJ4 Onslaught is, but welcome to the chat. I probably know you in person, right? Merlin says, I doubt I'll make Boston, but if I were to go, I think I'd try my Mass Venture deck again with a couple of tweaks. It didn't let me down last week. And John says, I'll believe no AOA from Doug about 2 rounds after I see it. Sentinel is good fun, Doug. Come to the dark side. John, I've already said it, so I have to follow through, right? I can't go back on what I said.
It's good, so then I can take your deck.
Dude, wait. Does he have an AOA? We've got
He's got an
plenty of
AOA.
proxies.
Oh, no.
You might deck. You
yeah.
want to take the Beyonder deck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Beyonder.
Maybe give that a try.
Okay. It's available. I'm not playing the Beyonder deck. I really want to try and find something for Henry Pym, but I don't know.
Maybe with some negates.
Yeah. Yeah, if only Rebirth would have given him a negate.
There's a justification page. We can go on there and.
Wait, just print what?
No, we just go to the justification and we write a little paragraph why Henry Pym should get a negate, and they'll get right on.
Oh man, Henry Pym would be so good. with
Yeah,
the
heck
negate.
yeah.
Man. All right, I got to X Babies and Henry Pym. I got plenty of points. I can put whatever I want on there now. They kind of neutered Henry Pym though, because his inherent ability is multi-power cards are +2 for defense, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And now you only have 3 multi-power cards in the whole
Yeah.
deck. So it used to be 1 through 4s. I'd just make them all multis. I'm defending everything with those. But Goof says, I have a pack here. Oh, what? Common 11.4, uncommon 3.9, rare 0.81, ultra rare 0.09. Oh my gosh, they got all that on the wrapper? I didn't see that in Canada.
Yeah, me either.
Wow.
Didn't look very hard though. I was ripping the pack
1%
pretty
chance
fast.
Yeah.
for foil ultra rare.
Yeah. So Merlin says 1 in 100, so it's about 1 every 3 boxes. Yeah.
That's pretty
And he
bad.
says, on surprises, I may never forget how surprised Lawrence was when I hit him with the 3rd copy of Scarlet Witch Spontaneous Combustion. Yeah, that would be a big surprise. All right, Sean, thanks for tuning in, buddy. We'll talk to you soon. And the Goof says, many long-term legacy players have well-worn grooves in terms of what... then it just jumped on me. Where'd it go?
Oh, I think he retrieved
He
it.
removed it. Okay. I was like, what happened? Yeah, we do definitely get in a rut being a long-term player. But I
Got a
will.
whole new set to throw in now.
I still don't think they translate very well into the modern or the legacy game. The point totals are just so high. But the X Babies make anybody legal, so
Exactly.
yeah, maybe. Battle
Babies,
Beast,
Battle
X
Beast.
Babies. That might be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I tried it.
It didn't work. Too
I didn't
well.
win a game.
Okay.
Didn't win a singular game.
Man, how
Not-
many games you been playing?
Seriously.
Yeah, not
Against
one.
Jessica?
No, against Corey.
Oh,
Oh.
Corey.
Yeah, Corey's beating up on me.
Onslaught says, actually, no, but I purchased both my starters and yes, ERB boxes from you. Well, thank you very much for that. I
Nice.
appreciate it. John says, I guess Doug will play testing 6 Deathlock decks before Boston, but probably won't show up with one. You know, I kind of gave up on Deathlock. I think even playing with Barsoom and raising him to a 7 and going to get a power card does not make Deathlock playable.
Yeah, I was looking at him yesterday. Actually.
It's almost hilarious how much they neutered him.
Yeah.
All of his 1 per decks just raise a stat. He has no powerful 1 per decks for 20 points.
3 different raises. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, it's just awful.
Raise three raises.
And, Joe told me once, he goes, Doug, we're working on something that might make Henry Pym playable. I said, oh, yeah? He goes, yeah. He goes, but it ain't going to help Deathlock. And he wasn't lying. There is no helping Deathlock.
That's hilarious.
Joey says 4 energy, 8 characters, and AOA. Yeah, you tried that, right? Did you have 4, 8 energy characters?
I did.
And
Yeah, I had
AOA?
and no, Windigar Mountain.
Oh, well, that's where you went wrong.
Yeah, I was like, man, I got 3rd place at that event playing Windigar Mountain. If that was the Outback or AOA, I think I had a chance at that event.
Yeah.
I think back on it. But
Yeah.
It was good.
Goose says ERB is about 20% of decks this season so far. Last year it was 25%. ERB is about.
Of Legacy.
decks.
Really? John says 20
high.
points just to get a JW. Sad face. Yeah,
Yeah.
a max 6 JW even.
Yeah.
yeah,
Not scared of anything.
Yeah, it's like, it was awful. Poor Deathlock.
That makes sense, Goof. I think 1 character on average on your team of 4, 1 character being ERB.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But fewer now so far
This
by
season.
4%, but it's that's 1 every 5 instead of 1 every 4. At 20% would be
Right.
1 out of 5. I think, guys, the shine off the ERB characters in Legacy format is kind of worn off.
Well, I think Ray helped those odds. He played 4 ERB characters and almost topped 8.
And he almost made it.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to do it there.
I was
a bit,
rooting
too.
for him because that
I
would
was
have
too.
been awesome.
I said, go,
Yeah.
go. But it's just so hard. And Goof says the second tournament had like 40% Cadillacs, so the number dropped this year. Wow, 40% caddies.
That's crazy.
But if you're new to it, that's the best
Yeah.
deck to play.
Yeah.
It really is. Although,
I was guilty of one.
yeah, it kind of almost plays itself. And Andy says, I did 2 ERB characters at the OP Cup, just barely missed top 8. Current deck has an ERB 2, and I think I'll probably continue to hunt for modern characters to use in Legacy.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm kind of surprised Carson of Venus hasn't shown up more in Legacy. He's awesome from reserve, but I guess when you got a 9 or less, he's in reserve. Not quite so
Yeah.
good. Or an 8 energy character throwing a 6 or less in reserve.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny how I saw Skybound, and my first thought when I see a character, like, man, he'd be really good in Legacy. He'd be really good with Spawn.
I knew this was coming. Jessica just popped on and says, hi guys, when is my husband coming home? As soon as we're finished.
This is true.
Goof says, I hate that Cadillacs are what is always recommended to new players. It's just so easy for them to play and get acclimated to the
Yeah.
game.
I think it's also good because it's very well rounded.
Yeah.
It's not like leaning into one thing. It's just very well. It's got teamworks. It's got allies. It's got specials.
It's got a negate.
It's got a negate.
It's a good transition, and then once you actually play it some, you get that exposure of playing against all those characters, and then you can start crafting and figuring things
Right.
out.
Right.
Then you experiment with more defense and less defense, and more teamworks and less teamworks.
The worst part
Yeah.
though playing Cadillac is anytime you play something, you see them pick up that battle site, you're like, all right, it's gone. They've defended it somehow or another.
Yeah. It's just
It has to
such a
answer.
good deck to learn. Yeah. And then once you're acclimated to it, like you're saying, then you can try
Yeah.
other characters.
I would give some shade and hate if people are just solely playing that every time. But if you've transitioned and starting off,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people either transition or just don't play enough Legacy to care to change.
Or have the cards.
Yeah.
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 Right. And so it's like if you're traveling to go to regionals, and like there's a legacy event, whatever, I'll just take my Cadillac and go. I'm just picking it up and going to play it.
Right. Joey says, I prefer a Mustang or a Chevelle to the Cadillac. Yeah, me too.
Create that deck.
Take either one. But it sets up the framework that you must include 2 8s and a negate and a reserve team.
Right. I agree. You get a lot of clones.
Yep.
Cadillac clones.
And forever, that's what everybody played on Legacy.
Yeah.
2 8s and a negate and a 9 or less out of the reserve. Then the reserve teamwork came with Silver Sable out of Marvels. But forever, that a 9 or less was always in reserve.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since Spider-Woman came along in IQ. So that was a very, very long time ago when you think about it. So the 9 or less in reserve has really been a staple to decks. And John says, hey, at least we don't have Devourer of Worlds making the caddy 70% of the format. Yep. And Goose says the numbers are starting to transition, but everything is still so heavily weighted towards the same tiny pool of characters, even though 9 caddies keep winning. Yeah, the caddies are having trouble winning the events, but they are getting to the top 8. And a lot of times that's the goal, right? Just make top 8 and see what happens.
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. Not the downfall of the Cadillac, but the bluffing rule has been interesting. The fact that you don't have to discard the activators.
Right.
Now, you don't know what to venture.
Yeah.
Only like a very experienced player like you is willing to venture 5.
Are you talking about against the event?
No activator event.
The no activator event. They don't have to discard them anymore.
I didn't know that was a rule before.
Back in the day,
they
you
were
have to discard
unplayable.
them.
They had to go.
And so I'd look across, I'd count the cards, and I'd venture 6.
Right.
Which now people that are playing the Cadillac, newer players, are not going to venture 6.
Right.
But if you picked up a Cadillac, you'll venture 6.
I'll venture 6 any day.
Heck yeah, any day of the week.
I don't have a problem venturing
Event
6.
or not.
Win or lose, I'm venturing 6.
Heck yeah.
That was something that Justin said during our game. He said, has there ever been a game that we have played where you haven't bet 5 or more against me in one hand? I said, probably not. I know one, was it Champ of Champs? Although I think it was Champ of Chance. We played each other twice, and I bet 5 or 6 each game. First game, I lost. Second game, I did it and beat him. So I'm not afraid to bet big, that's for sure. All right, guys, I think we better call it a night. Jessica's going to be mad at me tomorrow, keeping Nor here all night. And you don't mind, you got nothing else to do, right?
Just walking across the street after this.
Oh, nice.
I did promise my coworkers I'd get them chocolate cake, so we'll see if they're still up.
Oh, okay. Well, chocolate cake is very important, and when you give your word.
They've been asking for it all day.
How could you put them off this late? It's only 10 till 9.
I told them I had priorities.
Exactly. There we go.
Okay, that's what
Told
we
them I had
like
to
to
go
hear.
do a stream, and they're like, "What game is that?"
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm YouTube stream.
So tomorrow night you'll be here to play?
I'll try to.
Try to.
You're here all week. What else you got to do?
I'm going to, but cater around dinner,
Gotta be early.
Man,
Gotta hang out
he's
with them a little
already
bit.
coming up with an excuse.
Come on.
Man.
We eat dinner after we're done playing.
You can talk me into it.
Sometimes we eat dinner while we play.
Yeah. You gotta earn
Play
your dinner.
comes first. Food, there's always time to eat later.
Yeah.
There we go.
Take a bite. Every time you win a game, you take a bite.
Oh, how much starve going back then?
All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. It's
Don't
been
forget to
great.
like.
Yeah, please leave a like. What do we got? 18 likes.
Nice.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I don't know. That's 18 viewers still. You guys are awesome hanging out with us.
24
There's
likes.
still 18 of you. How many?
24 likes.
24 likes. Thanks, guys. And guys, thanks for joining me tonight. This has been
course.
great.
Yeah, this was fun.
So
fun.
we'll see you all next week, if not sooner.
Yeah.
Hopefully this weekend.
Yes, this weekend maybe. All right, guys, have a great week.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
66 views. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I've been struggling to get 40.